Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It has been an incredibly exhausting week, and I'll tell you why. Concerts. I love going to concerts, but the thing is, nobody comes to my city. If you live in California, you'll know that if you don't live in like LA or San Francisco or Sacramento or San Diego, all of the major cities, nobody really comes to your city if you live in one of the smaller ones. Which sucks. So, people like me, I have to drive out like 2+ hours just to go to a concert. And usually I limit myself to like just once, like maybe sometimes once a month, because I don't like driving or traveling that much. There have been periods where I go to one every weekend out of town, but last week I went to two in the same week. Went to one on Monday, went to one on Friday. That shit was extremely exhausting. I had to drive both of them, and I was extremely tired after. Which is why this video is taking so long to come out. I needed time to catch up. I had work, I had school, I had other shit. But now I'm here to tell you guys about the experience. So we're doing a little bit of a story time type video, just about the two concerts that I went to because they were both great, both noteworthy to me. I want to talk about them. So yeah, just getting right into it. Let's talk about the more recent one because it's just more fresh in my head, even though it was already a week ago, pretty much. And that would be Porter Robinson. I saw him at the Hollywood Bowl in LA. First time at that venue, it was very nice. But yeah, just absolutely incredible show. Totally would do it again. I have not been like the biggest Porter Robinson fan for a long time. I only recently started like getting really into him with the newest release, Smile, because I love that album. I think it's easily one of my favorites of the year so far. Probably gonna land high on my year-end list. But yeah, Nurture, Worlds, not too deep into that. I really am I don't know much about his music outside of Smile, but after this concert, I'll probably check out the rest. But yeah, just wow. The opener was Eric DOA, not a big fan, but I thought the performance was pretty cool. Very entertaining, a lot of like jokes thrown around, a lot of funny soundboards, so it was entertaining to say the least. Yeah, Porter Robinson kind of did like his own version of like a little eras thing. He started with Smile, went back to Nurture, then went back to Worlds for the last like portion. And like I said, I'm not like the biggest fan of Nurture or Worlds because I simply just haven't heard them, but goddamn, it still slapped. The performance was great. The live band he had with them was really good too. Just performances all over the place were great, and probably one of the best, like, just visuals I've seen ever at a concert. Like, the stage setup and, like, all the visuals and everything were just, they were just, like, so goddamn cool. Also, like, probably some of the most crowd interaction I've seen from an artist at a show, which is always, like, really appreciated because it's just nice to have, like, the artist talk to the fans. He talked a lot. Like, he talked, like, pretty much, like, after almost every song, I want to say. From Smile, at least. And there was a part where he, like, went out into, like, the back of the, like, stadium, whatever you want to call Hollywood Bowl, and was like performing songs like on the steps. That was really cool too. He was like asking for like song requests to play. So yeah, like I love me some crowd interaction. It's always welcomed by me. Another highlight of the show, he brought out Maddie on, which is the feature on Shelter, or the collaborator on Shelter. And I didn't know that was like a really big deal because, like I said, I've never been in like the EDM sphere. I don't know anything about all that, but him bringing him out, I guess, was like super crazy. So I got to witness that. Sorry if you're a Porter fan and you're jealous of me not even understanding that, but that was, my friend was there who was a huge Porter fan, and he said that was crazy. So I guess that was pretty cool to see. But yeah, if you're in like an area where Porter is coming to, I would highly recommend. I've heard the tickets are like really cheap for like nosebleeds and stuff, so I'd say it's definitely worth. Nosebleeds are always worth it in my opinion. Might as well. But yeah, if the seats are cheap and he's coming to your area, check him out. I'd recommend it. Now, the concert I went to before that, very different, to me at least, Weezer. I fucking love Weezer. This was a band that I went into. I like am a big fan, so I was screaming my ass off the entire concert. This might be the concert where I've screamed and sung along the most to. Every single song pretty much, screaming my ass off, just singing to the fucking bangers. And now why this show was like really cool was because this is actually the 30th anniversary of the Blue album, which is an album that I absolutely love, easily one of the best albums of the 90s in my opinion, so hell no, I was not about to miss that shit. And yeah, they did the entire Blue album front to back. My Name is Jonas, Only in Dreams, and like I said, sung along to every song. It was incredible. They also did a handful of Pinkerton tracks. They did a bunch of like one-off singles and other like album songs, Island in the Sun, Pork and Beans, stuff like that. Once again, screamed my ass off, sang along to everything. The openers were Dinosaur Jr. and Flaming Lips. I missed a lot of Dinosaur Jr. We got there a little bit late, but they were really cool from what I saw. And Flaming Lips is a band that I've had in my listening list from like 2021. They've been on my list like since I made that list in 2021. So it's been a long time, but I never listened to them. But now I probably will because their set was really good. They were really energetic, really entertaining. Also, like, some of the highest production value from an opener. They had, like, giant inflatables and shit. It was crazy. But back to Weezer. Also, one of the more unique shows I've been to because they had, like, a plot line to it. I don't think I've ever really seen that. It was, like, a space journey that they were kind of going through. Like, between songs, they'd kind of do, like, skit type things where it was kind of like a play, almost like a theatrical performance. But that was really silly, really funny. I enjoyed that. Like I said, I've never been to a show like that. But yeah, the vocals were great. The instrumentation was great. Everyone did great. It was just a really fun show. But I will say, one of the worst crowds I've ever been to. That's something I didn't mention about Porter. That was one of the best crowds I've ever went to. This was one of the worst crowds. Probably the drunkest crowd I've ever seen at any concert. It was kind of terrible, but it didn't really take away much away from the show. Alright, this is really bootleg, but my camera died, so I'm just going to record the rest here. I just had the outro to do, but yeah, great shows. I'm going to see King Gizzard next week, or no, a couple weeks, so that's going to be pretty fun. But yeah, like I said, if any of these people are in your area, Weezer's probably going to be a bit more pricey because they're pretty huge. But would highly recommend. Check them out. Always check out any shows if they're cheap in your area. But yeah, unfortunately I cannot post videos because last couple times I've gotten muted, gotten copyrighted. So just gonna avoid that. But if you want to see some sort of videos, go on TikTok and look at this because he's probably gonna post some shit. I know he already posted some stuff from the Porter concert. So if you want to see some stuff, check that one out. Also just check out his page. He's cool. But yeah, no videos from me. So that's gonna be about it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Drop a like. Let me know if you guys want to see more like concert recap things. I want to start doing more vlog type things with them. So yeah, let me know if you want to see those. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.